Hey everyone. I thought I'd decide to make a video today based off of some of the um, supplements and some of the medications that I've been taking over the past 18 months since I got COVID. Um, as some of you know from my previous uh, video, um, I developed POTS. I would say it was the very last week of April. I had gotten infected with COVID in March of 2020, and then like a month later, it hit me. Um, I first realized something was wrong with my heart when I went out and got vegan chocolate ice cream, and the chocolate was really aggravating my heart, and that wasn't normal for me because I ate dark chocolate quite a bit and had lots of caffeine. And I thought, well, that's strange. Um, I think I also had like a peach iced tea which was black tea, caffeinated, and I knew something was wrong. I felt like my heart was pounding on my chest. Um, Within a week from that, my heart was like 115 just sitting, and I was seeing the doctor, and I knew something was wrong. I was in and out of the hospital emergency rooms multiple times. They treated me like I was a crazy anxiety-ridden hypochondriac, but my feet were turning purple. Um, I was having pains in my calves, which I now know that's blood vessel nerve damage. Um, so, also, when I was really, really sick with COVID, I felt like a bee was stinging me in this part of my chest and also around my heart. And I still believe to this day that was nerve damage. I mean, nobody can really tell me what it was. My heart's also, I wonder if anyone else feels this. Like, please comment if he does. The jerking back and forth that has been so bad. So, um, about a month. Okay, so let's see. May, I was really bad off. Horrible. Couldn't sleep at night. My heart rate was 140, 150. I felt like I was crawling on my skin, scared to death because I lived alone. In an emergency room. Told me to go home and relax. Um, Treated like I was crazy. And then on June 1st, I went to the ER in the middle of the day, which is better than the night because they think you're just there for some pills in the middle of the night. But anyway, I went there in the afternoon and I got put on propranolol, 20 milligrams twice a day, which was way too high for me. I felt like I was just sick, so sick. I would be gasping for breath at night, which I realized then that my bronchioles had been affected from COVID because this works off the receptors of your lungs. Um, I was so sick, and I, I didn't know what I was. I didn't know about propranolol and all the side effects. So then the doctor put me down to 10 milligrams twice a day, and I realized if I ever adjusted that, it took too much, I would be really, really sick, and the insomnia would sit in. So I took 10 milligrams for several months, twice a day, and it helped break my fever. It helped me be able to exercise and help me move across the country to a new state. So I'm grateful for it, even though I do not like that medication. It did help me in the long run. I stayed on that for about 9 months. So after the first 2 months, I was on 10 milligrams twice a day, and then I broke it down to about 5 milligrams 3 times a day sometimes. And then I went down to 2.5 milligrams 3 times a day, and now I only take 2.5 to 5 milligrams maybe once a week when I'm traveling downtown to school because it can get really bad going on public transportation and doing other things. So here are some of the supplements that I've been taking for quite some time. So I take this magnesium. I take this one 300 milligrams. I take this once a day. I prefer to take it at night to help with the nerves. I take salt sticks twice a day. Um, I it has potassium and magnesium in it and sodium chloride, which helps the poor veins, because our veins need more volume. So these are a lifesaver, these salt sticks. I can take up to 2 a day. I also have the ones that are only 100 milligrams opposed to 250. Sometimes I take the 5. It just depends if it's a hot day because I cannot stand heat. Heat intolerance is just the worst with this. I take the vegan algae DHA, which helps lower my heart rate. It's omega-3, but it says take 2. I don't need 1,000 a day. I just take 1. It's expensive. This is like $40 a bottle. No, I'm not taking 2 a day. I don't want to go broke off of vitamins. I take 5 milligrams of B12 a day. I also take 2,000 IUs of vitamin D a day. I was severely vitamin D deficient. That was my severe deficiency throughout all of this. Very, 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 very deficient. I take 25 milligrams of B6 a day. 1,000 of vitamin C, which I'm actually looking for the 24-hour release because this gets released too soon. I probably shouldn't take this one. I'm looking at to see if it's vegan for the 1,000 milligram release because it also has a little zinc and elderberry, which is probably better than this one. But I have to go look into that because I only take the vegan ones. And then the bioquinceterin for my mast cell that I believe that I have because I have an intolerance to avocados and bananas and such, which anything with histamine. So I take this as well. And then just a little of the propranolol when needed, but I really try not to take it. I mean, I can go months without taking it at this point. So yeah, those are some of the vitamins. And I have realized that I've changed my diet. So I no longer eat avocados. I no longer eat eggplants. I'm trying to bring back tomatoes in my diet, but spinach, all those things really create an elevated heart rate, just along with a lot of medications that cause a lot of elevated heart rate. I mean, pretty much anything I take, I got the vaccine, it causes elevated heart rate. So I'm scared to take anything. And no one can tell me why that happens. I think it's vasodilation. Like, I'm pretty sure because my veins are already dilated pretty bad. And all those drugs create that. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I don't know positively because no doctor can tell me. And I pretty much had to do the research all on my own. I'm also looking into a lemon balm supplement and like a mulberry because those are really good for inflammation and heartbeat. Dr. Afrin, the mast cell specialist, sent me an email and he gave me a bunch of supplements. And I know that mulberry was in there. Some tree bark, some white tree bark. I should post it sometime, all the different supplements. I haven't tried all of them. Some are kind of expensive, but I know I want to get lemon balm, and I know lemon balm tea helps. Also, something that helps a lot is the Thai tea. It's like a really like strong red ginger Thai tea. It tastes horrible, but when things were really bad for me and I take that, my heart would calm down. Yeah, the main things I'm still dealing with is like heat intolerance. My veins cannot stand being in the heat. I will pass out because my heart will go up so high. I still can't tolerate walking like city blocks. My feet will be so swollen from the pooling in my feet. They'll be so red and purple, and my heart will be up so high. But I can go take like a walk around a regular block slowly if it's not hot. Elevators going down, lots of floors, all the blood just goes, not good. My heart's up for quite some time after going down a fast elevator, which is a problem for me these days. Let's see what else. Now my heart rate on a normal day is between 65 and 80. And then when I stand, it goes up to about 95. At nighttime, it goes to about 81, 80 because my heart rate's about 65. So it's been going up 15 beats unless it's really hot out. So it's not as bad as it was. I think it's pretty good for not having to be on a beta blocker too much. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and share that. And when I get my next blood test from IncelDX, I'll let you know if any of those markers change from when I was on the protocol for 2.5 weeks, which isn't as long as some. But yeah, I hope this helps someone. Remember, I'm not a doctor, so don't just start taking these without. I mean, I've had blood tests except for vitamin C. I don't really need blood tests for that, but everything else I've taken a blood test for, other than the quinceterin, but like the magnesium and vitamin D and B12. Like my B12 is just kind of on the lower end, but nothing deficient. So that and B6 too. So like I'm fine with that. But I hope this helps someone. And if you want any other suggestions, just let me know. I'll make another video or something. Okay, bye.